the Elise Factory. Welcome to my channel. Here I share my lock, healing, and spiritual journey in an age gap relationship, growing through life. So if you like content like that, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and let's get right into it. So I want to talk about how I lost 12 pounds, how my face cleared, and I have more energy, all within a matter of 3 weeks. And yes, 3 weeks. I wish I had taken pictures and videos of my waist beads before and now, so I'm not going to show you the now because it doesn't make any sense to show you the now if you didn't see the before. But when I tell you that my waist beads started under my breast line, and they're supposed to be waist beads, okay? So why are they here? But they were there, and now they're in the middle of my stomach. 3 weeks ago, just 3 weeks ago, I weighed 198 pounds. 198, okay? 2 years ago, I was at the weight that I love to be. I was at the weight, I had energy, and I was doing the things that I needed to do to get to that, to maintain that weight at my age. However, I ended up getting a job at AT&T, not AT&T, at a call center called TELUS, where I was working for American Express Platinum Travel. I hated that job, okay? It wasn't so much of working for American Express, it was the fact that we had to stick to matrix. Like if the member didn't do a survey, we would get docked on points. If the member said something about the company and not per se us as a customer service rep, we're getting docked. So it's a lot of things, and you have to stay on the phone with the member as long as you can, but then you can't be on the phone with the member that long because the next member is calling in. It's just such a headache where I ended up stress eating. So I'm stress eating, and with the stress eating, I've gained 50 pounds. It was the most stressful time of my life. Okay, maybe I'm being dramatic. I gained like 35 pounds, but still was like close to 50. You know, I felt 50 poundish. So that alone, when I went to the plasma center 3 weeks ago, I said, I have to change something. I get on the scale on Saturday at the plasma center, and I ended up weighing in at 186. And I'm not going to even tag the products that I was using because I don't want a commission. I don't want to get paid. I just generally want to tell you my experience with these particular products. So my aunt gifted me the mini stair stepper. Using the mini stair stepper, I'm thinking it's going to be a breeze. It's going to be okay. When I started, I couldn't even handle 5 minutes. And I was embarrassed with myself because I used to walk my pit bull in the sun. I used to do things that I needed to be active to stay active. So I was embarrassed with myself that I couldn't even do 5 minutes. So I said, I'm going to push through it. And I pushed through, and I made my personal goal for 12 minutes because I watched a Ralph Smart video, and during the whole video, I ended up working out during the whole video. So I was proud of myself. I said, that's my goal. So I was doing that, and I wasn't even doing 12 minutes every day, to be honest. I'm not even doing 12 minutes every day. I'm saying to myself, okay, just be consistent when you think about it. However, I started being consistent and persistent in doing it every day because I started to like it. So my goal was 12 minutes. I ended up getting the ashwagandha. Let me show you, hold on. Okay, so we ended up getting the sea moss, black seed oil, ashwagandha, burdock root supplements, right? I've been taking those. Then I got that faja to shape my body how I wanted to shape. And that's when I noticed that my waist beads had actually moved down to where, not necessarily where I want them to be, but they've moved to the middle of my stomach. And I'm grateful for that because they were way up under my breast. And I'm used to them being lower than that. So being embarrassed in the moment and knowing that you have to make a change, I said, I'm going to do that change, but I have to thank my locks for that change. Like when I got my locks, I made a commitment to myself that my locks were going to flourish. And in order for my locks to flourish, I need to love myself because my locks are coming out of my scalp. It's growing like soil in a pot. So whatever I'm putting in my body is coming out in my locks. So that's when you get dead and dry locks and they're looking stressed. Your hair falling off from the scalp, amongst other things. However, that's one of the things that you need to work on, having locks. So I wanted to have that mindset that I want to care for my locks. I want to drink more water. I'm going to drink more water. I'm going to get to correctly. I don't even know what eating correctly is because everything right now is crazy. I just want to make sure I'm doing my best with what I'm putting inside my body. So I just want, and I see gurus, weight loss gurus, and health gurus get on platforms and tell you that cardio is something that you should implement during the day trying to lose weight. And I understand that because I am a not only a witness of this happening to me physically prior in the past, I also know that being older, we don't do the things that we used to do when we were younger. We're not as active. We have a car now, so we're not walking. You know, some of us work from home, so we're not even leaving to go anywhere. We're not getting the sunlight we need or anything like that because we've gotten accustomed to having to do so much that we're tired. We don't have time to do anything else. So with that being said, just 12 minutes a day changed my life. And because of that 3 weeks, and I see the results that I'm seeing now, I can't stop. And I won't stop because I see that what I've written down in my journal is happening. It's happening right before my eyes. Like I wrote down things about my business. I wrote down about my locks flourishing. I wrote down my family coming together. We're all working together. I wrote down my husband coming home from prison. Everything I implemented in my journal is coming to fruition right now. And it's just happening and unfolding right before my eyes. And I'm like, I'm just overwhelmed with joy because it's happening so fast. And I'm grateful that I get this opportunity to share this with you all because without you, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be this happy because I look to you like I need to show up for you because I want to tell you how my life has changed just by loving myself. And if you love yourself and believe in yourself, you don't need any fans. You can be your number one fan. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for the 61 followers that I have, every last one of you. I love you. And I'm so grateful for you. I want you to have an amazing day. I want you to smile and make sure you look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself that you are the Go out and get your dose. And that's a dose of the sun, a dose of love, a dose of laughter. But get your dose. Ashe.